Hi, friends. Welcome back. We're going to read through the book, What is Science? One more time. And this time, as we're reading through it, we're going to stop and really look at the pictures and think about the words that the author is telling us. This is called, What is Science? It starts off with a question. Do you see that question mark? Can you put your finger in the air and trace that question mark with me? Around and back with a dot. Question mark. We're going to be doing a lot of talk about questions coming up. So I want you to think about that as we read this book. Scientists are people that ask a lot of questions. They ask why things happen and how things happen and where things are. So that's what we're going to be thinking about when we read this book. What is Science? By Rebecca Kai Dotlich. She's the author. What is the job of an author? Does anybody remember? Can you sing the song that we sing about authors? The author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the author writes the words. And it's also illustrated by Sachiko Yoshikawa. Can you tell me what an illustrator does? The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the illustrator draws. Good job. Now let's look through this book and see what we can figure out about that question. What is science? Read along with me. What is science? The table of contents again. What is science? So many things. The author is already trying to answer our question. Science is so many different things. Let's find out more about what science involves. The study of stars and Saturn's rings. Let's look closely at this picture. Where are the kids? The kids seem to be in a spaceship in outer space. And look at those details. It shows us Saturn. It says Saturn's rings, and I see some rings about this. This is a planet in the sky. I see the sun. I see some stars. I see, look at that, a shooting star. Another little rocket ship. So science can be studying all about space. The study of rocks, geodes and stones, dinosaur fossils, and old chip bones. There's a word up there that I'm not sure about. A geode. Do you know what a geode is? Let's look at the picture and see if we can figure it out. In this picture, I see one little friend holding this. It looks like it's part of a rock that's been opened up, and there are a lot of crystals inside. I bet that's what a geode is. So studying rocks and dinosaur bones and geodes, that's part of science. The study of soil, of oil and gas. Oil and gas are natural resources that are found deep down in the earth. So I see in the picture that there are two big oil pumpers. Their jobs are to go down into the earth and pull out the oil and gas that's down there. This is a big factory, it looks like, that will take that oil and gas and turn it into things that will be helpful and useful for people. Of sea and sky, of seed and grass. What are some things on these pictures that scientists might study? Well, the book tells us the sky. I see clouds up there. I see birds. I wonder how birds are able to stay up in the sky. I can't stay up in the sky. I wonder how they can. Scientists study to learn answers to those things. Of seed and grass. This little girl has a little packet of seeds. Some flowers growing. I see some fish in the ocean. Look at that hot air balloon in the sky. If I was being a scientist, I might wonder how that's able to stay up there. of wind and hurricanes that blow. Look at all the things in that picture, the wind and the hurricanes. So science includes studying weather. If you're a meteorologist, you're a scientist that studies weather and weather patterns. Volcanoes, tornadoes, earthquakes, and snow. Do you see a volcano in the picture? Can you point to it? What about a tornado? Can you find the earthquake? Earthquakes happen, and a lot of times the land will split as the earth is shaking. And snow. I see some snowdrops in the corners. What is science? The author is asking that question again. It's the study of trees. What questions could we ask about this tree? How is a tree a home for an animal? Why is this leaf starting to change colors? What types of animals will live in this tree? Those are all questions we could ask if we were scientists studying the tree. Of butterflies and honeybees. I see this boy with a sketchbook in his hand with a pen. It looks like he's drawing a picture. Scientists make observations. That means they look at the things around them. They take notes. They watch what it looks like now and what it looks like later. They think about how things change. How did that butterfly become a butterfly? Was it something before? Glaciers, geysers, clay, and sand. Mighty mountains and rolling land. The power of trains, of planes that soar. Science is this and so much more. Part of science is figuring out how things work and what's a better way to do it. So into the earth and into the sky. We question the how, the where, when, and why. There's those question words again. We question, we wonder, we hunt and explore the secrets of caves, the dark ocean floor. If you're curious and you like to wonder, you might want to be a scientist. The oldest of rivers, the tombs of kings. What is science? So many things. When I stop and look at this picture, I see that those kids are studying and looking at the sky and the stars. I see some constellations. A constellation is a group of stars. I see somebody with another sketchbook. They're keeping track of the things that they see and they know. Scientists ask questions.